helping people both at work and at home. Join me in welcoming Jeff Wozer.
So it was awesome. So it was like living in a zoo in reverse. The animals were coming to me. And I was like, like a love child of Dr. Dolittle and Jane Goodall. It was just fascinating. I had no reason to spend time on the screen when I had all this, like a National Geographic special was bursting outside my windows all the time. And yet it was not enough to keep me from getting my brain hijacked by the internet. And the first red flag for me came when I started miswriting deadlines. Never had this problem before. And all of a sudden, I began missing my writing deadlines. It didn't matter if I had 3 days or 3 weeks. I'd have to ask my editor for more time. And it wasn't because I did not want to write, it was because I could not write. I no longer had the mental stamina to write. Before I could write 5, 6, 7 hours at a time. Now I was lucky to go 15, 20 minutes without all of a sudden like, oh, I should go check email or I should go check my website. And it was driving me nuts. And how many people always do this? Like, oh, I'm just going to do a quick check of email. There's no such thing as a quick check of email. They're like zombies. No matter how many you kill off, they just keep on coming back at you. They're relentless. And the mistake we all make is like, oh, it's just a quick check. There's no such thing as a quick check because you might have to respond to that email. Or someone might send you a link and you open that, then you watch that. Or they send you a video, you watch that. Or else when they send you that link and all of a sudden you begin web surfing and you just start getting lost, and that's my biggest downfall. I mean, I'm aware of this. In a short while ago, I went online just to check my bank's Saturday morning hours. Should have taken me, 30 seconds, a minute? 55 minutes later, I caught myself reading about the bathing habits of South American howler monkeys. And by the time I realized what I was doing, the bank had closed. I was so ticked off at myself, I actually checked my history. I checked the bank hours, then I went to email, ESPN, weather, images of Ken Kesey's writing cabin, La Honda, California. Why? I have no idea. The John Steinbeck Center's website, then I went to a how-to video on how to replace tent pole shock cords. I checked out the lyrics for Pearl Jam's Ledbetter, went to LinkedIn, email again, NPR's Tiny Desk Concert, read a story about a Yellowstone bear attack of some idiot who was wearing a garbage bag for a rain jacket. And then Turner Classic Movie Channel TV lineup, NHL trade rumors, email another time, Garrison Keillor's The Writer's Almanac, PGA leaderboard, read about the cause of yellowing tomato plant leaves, Patagonia's website, and then South American howler monkey bathing habits. I wasn't on acid. I was just stunned by that. But that's how our mind works. It's like the subconscious, like we're dreaming, and all of a sudden it's like, oh my gosh, how did we get here? So that drove me nuts. And my next one is I love to read. I no longer have the stamina to read. I used to be able to read books at a time, like a book a week, and now if I read 2, 3 pages, like, oh, I should go online. And I can't focus anymore. And I no longer have book monogamy. Now I've got like 6 or 7 books open at once. I'm having like these little affairs in every bedroom. I go up in my bedroom, I have like a 4-page affair with this book. Then I go in the kitchen, I have like a 2-page quickie with this one. I have no book monogamy anymore. It's driving me nuts. And then, of course, I didn't have, with time, every task began taking longer. I'm sure we all do, everyone does it here. It's like, oh, I'm just going to go inside and get a glass of water while cutting the lawn. It should take me a minute. Automatically, I go online. And all of a sudden, it's 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes. And I do that all the time. And a lot of people say, well, it's only 20 minutes. That's not bad. But if you do that 3 times in one day, that's 1 hour. You do that every day over 1 week, that's 7 hours. You do that every day over a month, that's 30 hours. That's the equivalent of 2 full waking hour days. Just totally wasted to just mindless checking.